what I have planned for the Mustang, I am going to be redoing the ceramic coat video that I did a while ago, and I'm going to be improving it and sharing more tips because that video was about 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago now, I think. And the car honestly looks pretty good in this lighting, especially next to this thing. But to the keen eye, my paint is not the healthiest right now because of this brutal sun that Florida has had lately. It's not much, but there's a little bit of hazing. And I'm going to be doing a full two-stage paint correction with some Griot's pads and some goodies. And we are going to be doing a Gtechniq Crystal Serum Light ceramic coating. This is a more professional coating than the coat I had done before. The only difference is this one will last a little bit longer and should be slightly more hydrophobic, and it's a bit harder of a finish, so your paint will feel a little bit softer from what I understand. But I'm burning daylight and I have to get this thing extremely clean so we can start this paint correction. It pains me to do this, but it's gotta go. This sticker is not holding up to this heat. Ooh. Yeah. We can salvage this though. We can put it on the toolbox maybe if there's like any adhesive left. There's like no adhesive left on this. It's okay. It'll live there. Since we are doing a ceramic coat, we need to get the paint as perfectly clean as we can, because once the ceramic is on, it's going to seal everything in. And to start this off, I'm going to be doing a touchless wash with the pressure washer and the foam cannon, and then I'm going to be using the double bucket wash on top of that to get any other contaminants out of the paint. And once again, I'm using Meguiar's Gold Class. This is my favorite car soap. Now, my reasoning for doing a touchless wash and then a double bucket method wash is because the touchless wash is going to get a lot of the top layer of dirt off, and then we are going to get in there with the microfiber, and it is going to remove all of the fine particulate in the paint. The touchless wash just gets off the big, harsh pieces of dirt off the paint, so you don't scratch it once you start going in with this, because if there's anything on your paint, it is likely going to scratch it. While this soap is sitting on the paint, it's going to drip off, and while it does that, it's picking up a lot of dirt. And this is a great time to do your wheels, because you never want to wash your wheels after you wash the rest of the car, because your wheels have the most harsh chemicals on them. What the hell? All right, we got this thing inside. We got it fully detailed. Yeah, this thing's completely clean now. And you can sort of see some of the paint defects. This is the worst area right here. You can definitely see this. This is my biggest concern on this paint, is this clear coat oxidation right here. I'm really hoping it's just oxidation and not failure, because if it's an oxidation, we could get that out with the buffing. But if it's clear coat failure, we might have a more serious problem on our hands. But besides that, the paint's in pretty good condition especially for the age of the vehicle. All right, so for this next step of the paint correcting process, we're going to be clay barring the paint. Now, For those of you who don't know what a clay bar is, it's actual clay, and what you do, tear off a piece of this. You don't really need the whole thing at once. It's also good to do this regularly, even if you're not paint correcting your car, because what it does is your paint is not completely flat. It has little ridges in it, and it has little like hills and valleys. They're microscopic, but this clay bar is very sticky, and we're just gonna wet down a little area, and maybe you'll be able to hear it, but listen. That friction noise, there we go. The friction noise went away. What this is doing is it is picking up all of the microscopic contaminants in your paint, and it's lifting them out. There's actually quite a bit in this area right here. It feels very rough. But when you're doing this, you're going no weight at all. You do not want to put any weight on this. And what I'm doing is I'm just feeling the surface of the paint with the clay bar. And let's see what we got. See, it's already a little dark. So this paint, I think, is going to have a lot of contaminants in it. But this is probably the most tedious process of paint correcting your car and ceramic coating it, because yeah, this just takes forever. Taking your time in preparation like this is going to make it look just that much better once we're done. So I'm going to take probably the next hour or two and just slowly clay bar the entire car. You'll know you've clay barred it properly when it feels like perfectly smooth glass. The fiberglass guys are here again. Oh yeah, now that the paint is clear, look at this right here. That is the oxidation in the clear coat right there. You can see it from this angle perfectly. Oh yeah, you can look at the paint. Look at the haziness in the clear coat. That's what we're going to be polishing out with this next polishing step. We're going to be starting the paint correction process now. We're going to be doing a cutting stage first, and the pads I'm using are these Griot's orange 6.5 inch pads. When you're doing a cut and polish, you always want to start off with a test square, just to make sure you're not being too aggressive or not aggressive enough, so you can gauge how the paint is going to be reacting. Alright, let's see. Give it a quick wipe. Yeah, I think we're gonna need to go a bit more aggressive. Yeah, I still see a little bit of hairline scratching, and this faded spot, it looks a little bit smaller, but not by much. So I'm going to be using more speed on the orbital polisher, and I'm gonna be going a bit slower with my hand movement. I finished all of the cutting that I'm going to be doing on the paint. I did the hood, the front fenders, and I did the roof and the trunk lid here. I'm not going to be cutting the fenders or the doors or this quarter area here because honestly it didn't have many bad scratches, if any at all. And when you're doing this, it's smarter to leave as much clear on the car as you can, to take off as little as possible. So I'm going to call it there. I'm going to start the polishing. Now that we've finished all the cutting, we've got all the major scratches and damage out of the clear coat. We have leveled it off to a surface, but it isn't perfectly reflective now. I'll tell you what, Griot's knows how to make some Velcro. Now we can switch over to our polishing pad. It's the same pad, just a fresh one. Couple dots of polish. Holy crap, I can already see a difference. This is gonna come out nice, guys. Oh man, you can see a stark difference. This is very shiny. Polishing is officially done. The entire car has been cut and polished, and now I'm going to... It's a little bit dark in here, but I'm going to seal it off in an effort to keep any dust or dirt from outside flying in so it doesn't stick to the ceramic while it's drying. I'm using the Crystal Serum Light Kit from Gtechniq, and this is different than a kit I've ever used before. I have always used Armor Shield as a ceramic coat, so this is my first time trying out this brand. We are first going to get our applicator pad. I'm just going to saturate this pad, putting quite a bit of product on the pad. It says to use 3 full pipettes of it, which is honestly quite a lot. I'm just gonna start out with 2, so I don't get too ahead of myself and use too much product. But now we are going to work this in to the paint in a crosshatch motion. And unlike other ceramic coats that I've done, we are going to be wiping immediately with this one. We don't let this flash. You immediately wipe it off. Oh wow, very slick. I feel a texture difference. But there we go. You want to make sure you get all the residue off. You don't want high spots when you're doing ceramic coat, because then you're going to see rainbow in the paint. That's it. That's all you have to do to apply this ceramic. That was honestly very easy. And I'll go ahead and inspect with the light to make sure there are no visible high spots or anything in the paint. And it looks good to me. So I'm going to proceed with coating the rest of the car. All right, so a neat property of... I just lost my ceramic. How do I lose the ceramic? I've been working with it for hours. I just finished coating the entire car and the ceramic, and I have about a little less than a quarter bottle left. And a neat property about ceramic coatings is their ability to make plastics look a lot better. Revitalize maybe? Let's call it that. See how my plastics right here on my cowl are faded? The ceramic coating is sealing the plastic, and it's going to keep it nice and dark. All right, I just finished the ceramic coat, and there's a slight break in the rain right now. So I'm gonna try and get the Mustang outside real quick. Bit overcast today, so the reflections aren't that crazy, but the clarity of the paint is like great. Yeah, this looks really good. Look how sharp the reflections are on the hood. so mad about that one spot right there. I couldn't get that spot polished out right. The clear coat was too bad.
1 week later.
Okay guys, it's exactly 1 week later now. One of the main benefits of ceramic coating is how it can keep your paint cleaner. And I thought I'd show you guys a 1 week update of daily driving this car, and it's been raining almost every day, and it's still pretty much perfectly clean. Except down here, it's a little sandy, but it honestly looks really good. It would have been filthy by now if it hadn't been ceramic coated, especially back here. Okay, so if your coating worked properly, your paint should be completely hydrophobic. It's definitely working. You can tell the ceramic is working properly by the way the water beads on the surface of the paint. Normally, if your car has a bad clear coat or it isn't sealed properly, the water will just stick and it won't bead like this. But when the ceramic is coated properly and there's full coverage, it'll bead up like this and it'll glide on the surface. And this is the same reason why your car doesn't get as dirty when you have ceramic. All of the dirt is not able to stick to the paint. The ceramic coat is repelling the water and the dirt, and all the water that you pour on it is just picking up any dirt that might be on it and taking it off. We are now going, oi, my keys. We're taking my Mustang and Louis' Mustang, and we got Derek in his drift car. You can see it back there. We're gonna go get some photos of the Mustang now that it has its ceramic coating cured. This is a pretty cool photo spot. Exhaust, it's rattling. It needs a little adjustment. It's just not straight.
Sun's over there. Yeah, that's not. I go web, but that's not bad, honestly. That might be a plus. And you just have to drive your car and it'll just fucking fly off. So actually, this is kind of a cool shot, though. This is a cool shot. I'm gonna get my camera.
All right, it looks like it's starting to rain now, so my ceramic coat is being tested. Look at the beads. My phone won't even focus on them. Look at that. That's so sick.
Water's beating off.
There's beads. Yeah, I'm beating it off.
His car's getting paired.
Your car did?
No, his did.
Paired.
Paired. Oh, fucking angry ass fucking. Dude, I've had this for like 4 years.
Look at my hood. It has so many little beads. Dang. Had to rattle my car apart. Oh no. Oh my god, he's wild. Oh, it's too slippery. It was so slippery.
Someone went a little too over.
I instantly went to lock stops.
No, me too.
I thought it was gonna be grippy.
I barely saved it. No, this is a good photo spot.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this looks cool. This looks pretty neat.
front of the car. Cows over there.
There's a hog in these woods.
Get in the middle of the road. Oh, there's a car leaving work.
He's gonna flip a Yui. Yup. Almost. Louis, do it.
He got stuck up.
There we go. Proper U-turn. We're like actually in a swamp. This is so weird. We're in a new biome. This is kind of a really cool spot. A quick photo. Am I recording? Yeah. Can't find the angle. Oh, there it is. Muévete, Louis. I think this is what he wants. Oh yeah, this is pretty nice actually. Yeah, that looks cool. Probably headlights off though. Oh, my side marker. Come on. I got these for free, so I can't be mad. Stang lights, if you want to send me another one, I would greatly appreciate it. This looks like a Forza loading screen.
That's exactly what I like it from. So I knew a spot.
He knew a spot. The cows are mad. This is an insanely cool spot. Oh, there's a deer. Oh, there's a baby deer. I need to watch out. There's a Mustang coming through here. was doing a burnout. That truck was doing a burnout back there. That's funny. The tire is definitely small. Oh man, this looks kind of sick, guys. My friend Derek, I'll tag him below. He is lending me these wheels. Is it too hot, boy, or is it cool? But yeah, if you guys think these wheels look cool in the Mustang, go to Derek's Instagram, I'll put it here, and tell him to trade me my CR Lies for these, plus cash on top, because I like these. The poke is a little bit excessive though. They're a little bit too wide in the rears, especially because this car is not capable of having rear camber.